You have been lied to. They told you to work hard, save a little, retire at 65, and that this was freedom. But if 40 years of labor ends in a pension too small to live on, what do you call that? You were not born to serve until death. You were not born to watch life pass while you trade your soul for a salary. The world does not reward the obedient. It rewards the man who sees the trap and walks out of it. And that man begins here. Listen closely, because if you miss this message, you may work to the grave and still die poor. You believe you are free. You believe that hard work will pay off. You believe that one day, maybe after 40 years of labor, if you've been loyal, if you've saved, if you followed the system, you will get your reward. But I say this to you without apology. If 40 years of labor ends in dependency, then who truly owned your life? I have seen it too many times. Men who gave their entire youth to a job, only to reach 65 with a tired body, a trembling hand, and a fearful glance at the calendar because their money is running out. They obeyed every rule. They stayed quiet. They did what they were told. They worked. They waited. And when the waiting ended, there was nothing waiting for them. I ask you again, who owns the life of a man who gives it away one paycheck at a time, only to die uncertain, unfree, and empty? This is the truth few dare to speak. The truth that will burn in your mind if you let it. Most people live in a fog. They are taught to accept the chains, to follow the rules blindly, to trust a system that was never designed for them. They think obedience is safety. They think loyalty is reward. They are wrong. The system does not reward loyalty. It rewards leverage. It rewards vision. It rewards the man who understands the game and refuses to be a pawn. You are standing at a crossroads. One path is safe. One path is deadly. The safe path is the path you've been taught. The one with the job, the paycheck, the small apartment, the little savings, and a hope that someday it will all add up. The deadly path is the one ignored, the one where you take control, where you build your own rules, where you refuse to trade your life for someone else's dream. The choice is yours. But understand this, waiting for life to reward you is a trap. It is a trap built on fear, habit, and comfort. Comfort is the enemy of freedom. Comfort is the reason men die in silence. Comfort is the reason dreams wither in drawers. And make no mistake, you are comfortable enough to ignore this message today, but you are not comfortable enough to live your life fully. You were born to create, to conquer, to build, not to obey, wait, and hope. The truth is hard. It will hit you like a cold wind. The world owes you nothing, not one thing. It will not hand you freedom, wealth, or security. It will not honor your loyalty. It will not value your obedience. The only person who will honor your life is you. The only person who will fight for your freedom is you. The only person who will ensure your tomorrow is you. Everything else is a distraction. Everything else is a lie. You have been told stories since childhood, stories about security, about pensions, about the noble life of working for a boss, stories about small victories, quiet lives, and humble happiness. Those stories are cages. They are illusions. They are traps dressed as guidance. If you follow them, you will surrender your life slowly, quietly, 1 hour at a time. Look around. Look at the men who followed the rules. Look at the men who obeyed without question. Their bodies are tired. Their hearts are heavy. Their wallets are empty. They traded freedom for comfort. They traded dreams for rules. And now they live in fear. Fear of bills, fear of illness, fear of running out, fear of being forgotten. Do not be like them. Do not let the world dictate the value of your life. The value of your life is not determined by a paycheck. It is not determined by a boss. It is not determined by rules or laws. It is determined by the courage to see clearly, the courage to act decisively, the courage to build your own path. The first step begins in your mind. It begins with understanding that nothing outside of you will save you. Your freedom, your wealth, your life, all of it depends on the choices you make today. You cannot wait. You cannot procrastinate. You cannot hope the system will deliver what it promised. That system is designed to keep you small, to keep you obedient, to keep you working, waiting, and dying. The man who understands this walks differently. He sees the chains, he sees the rules, he sees the trap. And then he walks out. He walks out with purpose. He walks out with knowledge. He walks out with fire in his mind and clarity in his heart. He does not wait for permission. He does not ask for approval. He does not beg for security. He creates it, and you can too. But you must choose. You must reject the lie. You must abandon the comfort that keeps you weak. You must see the truth as it is, not as you wish it to be. The truth is this: working 40 years for a boss you do not respect does not lead to freedom. Saving a little for a retirement you may never enjoy does not lead to security. Following every rule in a system designed to benefit others does not lead to happiness. You have to build your own rules. You have to create your own system. You have to generate your own leverage. Leverage over your time, your money, your life. This is not easy. This is not safe. This is why few men ever do it, because it requires courage, because it requires thought, because it requires action that scares most people. But the man who does it wins. He wins freedom. He wins power. He wins respect. Not from others, but from himself. Because he owns his life, and owning your life is the greatest victory of all. Do not wait for retirement. Do not wait for the right moment. Do not wait for someone to notice. There is no moment. There is no permission. There is only now. And now is when you act. Now is when you decide. Now is when you refuse to be a pawn. Now is when you take your life back. The road will be hard. The critics will come. The skeptics will laugh, but their voices are irrelevant. Their opinions do not control your life. Your life is yours. Your time is yours. Your energy is yours. The system will not give it to you. You must take it. You must fight for it. You must refuse to settle. And when you do, when you refuse to be obedient, when you refuse to follow blindly, you will feel something incredible. You will feel freedom. You will feel purpose. You will feel life itself pulsing through your veins. This is not a promise. It is a fact. The world does not reward the weak. The world does not reward the obedient. The world rewards the brave. The world rewards the prepared. The world rewards the man who sees the trap and refuses to walk into it. The man who owns his life begins today. Not tomorrow. Not next year. Today. Stop giving your hours, your days, your youth to someone who does not care. Stop trusting a system that cannot protect you. Stop believing lies that keep you small, and start building, start thinking, start creating, start walking out. The first steps may be terrifying. The first steps may feel impossible. But every step forward is a step toward freedom. Every choice you make to act for yourself is a choice to live fully. Do not be fooled. Do not wait. Do not obey blindly. Do not settle for the life they promised. The life they promised is a cage. The life they promised is a trap. The life they promised is not yours. It belongs to them. But your life belongs to you. And if you claim it today, if you refuse to obey, if you refuse to wait, if you refuse to surrender, then you will never die a slave. Then you will never die uncertain. Then you will never die unfree. The time is now. The choice is yours, and remember this. The man who sees clearly and walks out of the trap does not need luck. He does not need permission. He does not need approval. He needs only courage. He needs only decision. He needs only action. Take your life, own your life, and live it without regret, because no one else will. No one else can. The system will not. The world will not. Only you can. And when you do, when you finally decide to live on your own terms, you will understand something incredible. Freedom is not a reward. Freedom is a choice, and the sooner you choose it, the sooner you begin to truly live. Do not fear the truth. Fear is the weapon they use to control you. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of running out, fear of stepping out of line. Every fear is a chain, every doubt is a chain, every hesitation is a chain, and chains do not break themselves. You break them, you shatter them, you step over them. The first act of freedom is mental. It is seeing clearly. It is realizing that life is not a reward for obedience. It is realizing that life is a canvas, and you hold the brush. No one else can paint your picture. No one else can choose your colors. No one else can shape your destiny. You alone are responsible. You alone are accountable. You alone can create a life worth living. And understand this: time is your most valuable asset. More valuable than money. More valuable than gold. More valuable than approval. Because once it passes, it never returns, and most men squander it. Trading hours for dollars they will never need. Trading dreams for comfort they do not deserve. Trading freedom for security that does not exist. Do not be one of them. Do not trade your life. Do not give it away slowly, piece by piece. The trap is simple. Work, obey, wait, repeat. Decades pass. And then suddenly, you wake up. You are older, you are tired, you are trapped, and there is no escape. The system has won, unless you act, unless you decide now, unless you take the first step toward ownership. Ownership of your life, ownership of your time, ownership of your energy, ownership of your future. You have been taught to fear independence, to fear risk, to fear thinking differently, to fear making mistakes. But the truth is this: the only way to fail in life is to surrender it to someone else. The only way to fail is to obey blindly. The only way to fail is to wait for permission. Everything else is growth. Everything else is power. Everything else is freedom. Look around you. See the men and women living lives dictated by others. See the faces drained of hope. See the eyes dimmed by compromise. See the spirits crushed by routine. Do not be like them. Do not surrender your soul for a promise that never existed. The life you want, the life you deserve, does not come from rules. It comes from action. It comes from courage. It comes from vision. It comes from refusing to be small. You may ask, where do I begin? Begin by questioning everything. Begin by refusing the lie. Begin by deciding that your life is yours. Begin by thinking bigger. Begin by seeking more than comfort. Begin by taking responsibility. You will make mistakes. You will face failures. You will be mocked. You will be tested. But these are not signs to stop. They are signs that you are alive. They are signs that you are growing. They are signs that you are breaking free. The man who fears nothing is rare. The man who controls his destiny is rarer. And yet that man can be you. All it takes is vision. All it takes is courage. All it takes is action. You must walk away from the life that was sold to you. You must refuse the life that is safe but empty. You must stop believing in the promises of others and start building your own promises. Build wealth, build time, build freedom, build experiences that money cannot buy, build relationships that last, build a legacy. A life worth living is never handed to you. It is earned by the man who refuses to surrender. It is claimed by the man who sees clearly. It is taken by the man who dares to defy the system. This is not just a message. This is a warning, a call to action, a declaration that the life you were taught to accept is not the life you deserve. Do not wait for retirement. Do not wait for luck. Do not wait for someone else to notice you. The moment to act is now. The moment to decide is now. The moment to walk out of the trap is now. Ask yourself, will I obey? Will I wait? Will I surrender my life slowly? Or will I act? Will I claim what is mine? Will I refuse the lie? Will I live free? The choice is yours. But understand this. Time will not wait. Opportunities will not wait. Life will not wait. Every second you hesitate is a second you lose forever. Do not let fear control you. Do not let doubt stop you. Do not let habit cage you. Freedom is not a dream. It is a choice, and it begins with you. Break the chains, shatter the rules that bind you. Walk out of the trap. Take your life. Own your destiny. Do not ask permission. Do not wait. Do not obey. And one day, when others are still trapped, you will look back. And you will see a life lived fully, a life owned, a life free, a life that no one can take from you. This is not luck. This is not chance. This is courage. This is clarity. This is the reward of the man who refuses to obey, the man who refuses to wait, the man who refuses to surrender, the man who walks out of the trap. That man is you. Claim it now. Decide now. Act now, because waiting will cost you everything, everything. Think of the men who spent their youth climbing a ladder that had no top. They believed in the promises. They worked hard. They obeyed every rule. They sacrificed friends, family, and dreams for security. And what did security give them? A desk, a cubicle, a pension that barely covers rent, a body worn down, a spirit dimmed, and a calendar that screams, time is running out. That is the fate they accepted. And it is not rare, it is common. Too common. And yet they call it life, they call it responsibility, they call it duty. But I call it chains. Chains you can break. Chains you must break. Chains that are invisible but crushing. Do you feel them? The chains of comfort, the chains of fear, the chains of obedience. They are there, holding you back, and no one will remove them for you. No one will warn you, except this voice. No one will guide you except your own courage. It is time to awaken. Awaken to the reality that no one else is coming. No one else is saving you. No one else is responsible for your life. Do you understand that? Your life, your freedom, your wealth, your happiness, all depend on you. Not your boss, not your company, not the government, not your family. You, and every hour you wait, is a victory for the system. Every moment you obey without question is a victory for the trap. Every day you trade your life for a paycheck is a day lost forever. The question is simple. Will you keep trading, or will you start owning? Will you continue waiting, or will you start acting? Will you continue believing in lies, or will you embrace truth? Truth is simple. The world rewards the bold. The world rewards the prepared. The world rewards the man who refuses to surrender, and this world is not kind to the obedient. It does not value loyalty. It does not honor obedience. It does not protect patience. It rewards action. It rewards courage. It rewards intelligence. It rewards vision. Do you see it now? Your boss will not make you wealthy. Your salary will not make you free. Your pension will not make you secure. The system does not care about you. Not for a second. And yet, it wants your obedience. It wants your energy. It wants your time. It wants your life. Do not give it. Not 1 hour more. Not $1 more than necessary. Not one dream more than necessary. Take control. Decide. Act. Every step forward is a step away from chains. Every choice to think differently is a choice toward freedom. Every refusal to obey is a refusal to die a slave. Do not believe that comfort is safety. Comfort is a cage. Comfort is a lie. Comfort is the slow death of ambition. Look at the men who lived in comfort. Look at their faces. See the regret. See the fear. See the emptiness. And then, look at yourself. Do you want that? Do you want a life measured by fear, habit, and obedience, or do you want a life measured by freedom, courage, and power? The choice is yours, and it is urgent, because life will not wait, time will not wait, death will not wait. Every second you hesitate is a second closer to chains that cannot be broken. Every day you obey is a day stolen from your life. Every moment you ignore this message is a moment lost forever. You were not born to be a pawn. You were not born to serve. You were not born to obey. You were born to think, to act, to create, to conquer, to live fully. Do not let the system convince you otherwise. Do not let the lies continue. Do not let fear rule. Do not let habit trap. See the trap clearly. Walk out of it boldly. And when you do, everything changes. Your mind sharpens, your focus intensifies, your energy multiplies, your life begins to expand. Opportunities appear where none existed. People notice your presence differently. The world begins to respond to a man who owns himself. And that man is you. You may doubt, you may fear, you may hesitate, but hesitation is death. Doubt is chains. Fear is a lie. Break them, shatter them, walk forward anyway. And remember this, freedom is not given. Freedom is not earned by obedience. Freedom is claimed by the brave. Freedom is claimed by the relentless. Freedom is claimed by the man who sees the trap and refuses to enter it. Do you hear me? Refuse. Do not enter the trap. Do not obey blindly. Do not wait for permission. Do not sacrifice your life for a paycheck. Do not surrender your youth for a promise that does not exist. And when you refuse, when you act, when you claim your life, you will understand what no obedient man ever will. You will understand the feeling of true ownership. You will understand the power of your own decisions. You will understand the joy of living fully, boldly, and freely, and you will never return to obedience. You will never return to waiting. You will never return to surrender. Because once you taste freedom, there is no going back. And that taste, my friend, is priceless. You were not born to obey. You were not born to wait. You were born to act, to decide, to create, to live fully, and it starts now, not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. Now. The world does not reward the obedient. The world rewards the bold. The world rewards the prepared. The world rewards the man who refuses to surrender. That man is you. Claim your life. Own your time. Own your energy. Own your future. Walk out of the trap and live free. Now listen closely. This is the final truth, the one no one will tell you. You are not here to obey. You are not here to wait. You are not here to surrender. You are here to live. You are here to claim. You are here to act. Every second you hesitate is a second stolen. Every moment you obey is a moment lost. Every hour you wait is a lifetime slipping through your fingers, and it will not return. It will not come back. It will never come back. The man who waits dies quietly. The man who obeys dies unnoticed. The man who surrenders dies broken. But the man who acts, the man who decides, the man who refuses, the man who claims, lives free. He lives bold. He lives powerful. He lives fully. And that man is you. Yes, you. Do not deny it. Do not ignore it. Do not doubt it. It is in your hands. Your time, your energy, your life. No one else can give it to you. No one else can save it for you. No one else can claim it for you. It is yours. It has always been yours, and it will remain yours only if you act. Act now. Decide now. Claim now. Refuse the lie. Walk out of the trap. Break the chains, shatter the rules, destroy obedience, refuse waiting, reject fear, ignore doubt, and step boldly into your life. This is your moment, this is your time, this is your life. Do not waste it, do not trade it, do not surrender it. Act, decide, claim, don't live. Live free, live bold, live powerful, live fully. The system does not reward you. The world does not save you. No one will hand you freedom. No one will hand you wealth. No one will hand you life. It is yours, and it is earned only by the man who refuses to obey. The man who refuses to wait, the man who refuses to surrender, that man is you. Do you hear me? That man is you. Your life, your time, your energy, your freedom, your destiny, all of it, yours to claim, yours to defend, yours to live. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when someone says it is safe. Now, right now, act, decide, claim, live. And when you do, you will know, you will feel it, you will understand it. Freedom is not a dream. Freedom is not a reward. Freedom is not given. Freedom is claimed. Freedom is taken. Freedom is lived. And it begins today. It begins now. It begins with you. Do not wait. Do not obey. Do not surrender. Act, decide, claim, live. Be the man who owns his life. Be the man who refuses the trap. Be the man who walks out. Be the man who lives free. Yes, you are him. The time is now. The choice is yours. The chains are breaking. Step forward. Take your life. Own your destiny. Live fully, live bold, live free, and never ever surrender. Because you were not born to obey. You were born to live. You were born to conquer. You were born to be free. Now go, claim it, own it, live it forever.